flosstube. It's Minnie at all X's. Let's see. First of all, thank you to all my subscribers who are stopping by to watch my videos. These are my established subscribers that, comment and leave me good reviews and comments and all kind of things. And welcome to anybody new who has, happened upon my video and decided to take a look and has decided to subscribe, which is free, doesn't cost you anything, helps out my channel. If you watch my video, hopefully you'll watch it to the end. That way I get the watch hours and I can do the monetization thing and get some money for my charity. Okay. So hit the like, the subscribe button, turn on the bell, ring the bell so you'll know next time when I do a video, because they're not consistent. They're not every week at the same time. Nope, that's not me. So ring the bell so you'll know when I do put up another video if you want to watch. Okay, so all of that is done. Oh, nope, haven't finished it all. If you would like to contribute to my charity, which is the emergency department at the Innova Hospital, where I was diagnosed with lung cancer a couple of years ago. If you'd like to send me buy me a coffee and contribute to my charity, I have a buy me a coffee. It'll be in the description box below the video. So if you're interested in that, if you would like for me to share a picture of any of your stitching, my email address is in the description box below. Send me a picture and I'll get it on the video. I do have one and I'm so sorry. Let's see. This is by Mary Jo Dolphin, and I'll put a picture in here. And thank you, Mary Jo. I am so sorry it took me so long, but I just try to get my videos out and try to get everything together at one time, and the memory is not what it used to be. So, but thank you, Mary Jo. That was your. I love that. I'm working on that project, and that house is, that building, that church. Yep, it was a bear. Let's see what else. And thank you to Karen, who bought me a coffee after my last video. I really appreciate it. That will be going to my charity at the end of the year. So thank you very much, Karen. Karen Morrell Roberts. If you don't want me to announce your name on the video, kind of let me know. If not, I'll put you on the video. I do that to a lot of people. Sometimes when I do the Magic Q-Snap, I call people out. And these are people who have contacted me in some way. Like I say, if you would like to share your finished projects or your whips or something you want me to share, let me know. Send me an email, send me a picture of it. Buy me a coffee. I'm going to call you out. Thank you very much. So look to hear your name. All right, let's see. What else can I get? That's about all the housekeeping. I'd hate to keep leaning up because then it's a really close up. But I'm looking at my notes. I don't have a script. It's just my notes, so I keep track of what I've been working on, so I won't forget. Like I said, the memory is not what it used to be, so I have to write stuff down. And that I will not forget. I have to write stuff down. Don't tell yourself, don't lie to, if you're over 50 years old, don't lie to yourself and say that you're going to remember, because you know you're not. Keep a pencil, ink pen, crayon, something handy. Your phone, something. You can take a picture. If it's something that you need to buy or something, take a picture of it. It's on your phone. But you have to document it, because you're not going to remember it. And I do it on purpose, because I'm not going to remember. And, you know, the few brain cells I have left, I'm not going to burn them up trying to, like, oh, what did I forget? What did I forget? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use those brain cells for something else. Okay, enough about me. This is a cross-stitch channel, and who knows what I might end up talking about. My husband said I use too many words for him. He only has a capacity to listen to a certain amount, and I always go over. So I'm going to go over today with you guys, so that way I won't drive him crazy. Okay. Let's see. Let's start with my whips. Okay. Whips. The first one is the Fox and Rabbit Mystery Stitch Along. Now, I finished September. September's done. And this is September's. And hopefully, hopefully you can see all of that. Hopefully you get to see all of it. I am stitching this on a 32 count. It's a Lugana. Let's see, where's my tag? Okay, it's a Fortnite Fabrics 32 count Francis. And I'm stitching it, the main floss that I'm stitching this with is a DMC Variations or Variegated. Wait a minute, let me see, where is it? It's DMC 4511. And that's what it looks like. Now, if you go on Google and you look up the DMC floss conversion for variegated flosses, they'll give you a chart. Well, it has a chart, and it'll tell you what those colors are that's in this. This is the variation of it is colorist, but it's it's a DMC. So you can look at 4511. But there's 3-4 different flosses colors that make up that one variegated floss. And so I'll pull those out. It's 783, 3051, 938, and 349. And that's these 4 colors. Okay, so what I'm doing is some motifs I'll do with the variegated floss, and then others what I'll do is I'll pull out one of those solid colors from that variegated floss and do the smaller motifs. And I'm only using those 5 colors. 5 flosses. And a couple times I've tweeted them. I've used 2 of the solids together. And that changes it again. So that gives me different variety of shades and colors in the actual design when I'm only using the same 5 colors. Okay. My stitchery, my temperature chart. Okay, wrong bag. Okay, temperature chart. This is from Shaded Stitchery. I like watching other people do their temperature charts, but it was just a little bit too much for me. You know, because they had designs where you actually did a chart with you could do I think some had like a tree, and you could do the leaves for the different months, or, you know, parts of the leaves for the different days. I think turtles, what else? There were all kinds of temperature charts, but I'm too lazy to do all of that, because if I've stitched, you know, I have to stitch all the outline and everything for the for the design, and then I have to fill it in with the numbers. Well, this is a temperature chart that is right up my alley. It's this. Now this will end up being excuse me. This will end up being probably just big enough for a little pillow. And you can't see it on here, but it has it has the months going across. I'll show you. This I'm stitching on a 32 count even weave on white, and so far this is my temperature chart. Now I finished July. No, I finished August. August is done. I haven't started on September because it is so easy. I could do it in like one day, because you only stitch the high. You stitch 3 stitches for the high and 3 stitches for the low for each day. So that's all you stitch. And like I say, there's August, July, and I started in January, and like I say, I can do this before the end of September and fill in the whole month. What I do is I've got my paper chart where I can record my temperatures. So every so often I go in and I record, you know, the temperatures, and that way when I get ready to stitch, all I have to do is look at that, and then I'll look at, I have the way I have the temperature set up and what color I'm using for that temperature range. So it doesn't take that long. But so that one I can put off to like closer to the end of the month. That way I get it finished off before at the end of the month. And that's my temperature chart. Again, that is from Shaded Stitchery. And she also now has, Nuri is the designer at Shaded Stitchery, and she now has paper charts. She has some beautiful designs. You'll see more of them that, you know, that are whips and not finished and all kind of stuff. So you'll see them, and so check her out, Shaded Stitchery. So you can order PDFs if you're like me, with, you know, love instant gratification, or if you rather have a paper chart, she has those too now. Okay, my next whip is from Tiny Modernist. I got this one during last Christmas Jingle Ball. It's Santa and Mrs. Claus, and it's from Tiny Modernist. I'm stitching this on a 28 count Lugana in the color of mushroom, and this is where it's at now. I started on Mrs. Claus, and this is where she's at. And of course, if I can find it, and if I remember, I'll write it down. I'll put in before picture, but this is where she's at now. My plan is to, when I finish them both, to make stand-ups. On the chart, they're kind of like a stand-up, but they have the little stick in them, and they sit with the little bag bases at the bottom. I'm just going to make them into an actual stand-up. I made one before. I just put the what are their drapery weights that you could buy at the fabric store that they put at the bottom of drapes to hold them down. You put one of them at the bottom and it'll stand up on its own. So that is my plan. I've also been working on this chart here. This is from Teresa Kogut. It's Silo Witches. Silo Witches Quaker. And I'm stitching it on, let's see, I'm stitching it on 36 count GUAGE linen, and the color is Hungarian Pointer. Let's see. Let me take that off, and maybe I can show you a little bit more. I hate to take it all the way off the Q-snap because I was stitching on it yesterday, and that's what I plan on stitching on it some more this afternoon. Now, this actually calls for a the floss. It calls for 2 floss, Weeks Dye Works Swamp Water and Weeks Dye Works Guacamole, because there's a green in it. And the chart, it has a like brownish, 2 shades of brown and dark brown in it. Well, I didn't have the Weeks floss, so I am using DMC 471 and DMC 4000. I think it matches up perfectly. You can see the can you see it? You can see it at the bottom. It has like, it goes from a gray to light brown to dark brown to a black, and I think it's working out pretty good. You can see the variegation in the witch. So I have been trying to use more of, I've got so much DMC, and instead of buying, you know, whole skeins of you know, the over dyes, if I can find a DMC that has the variegation in it, there you go. Okay, let's see. My next, I have some new starts that I don't think I've shown to you. I didn't go back and check my last video, so you may just be seeing something again that I showed last time. I'm not sure. I didn't go back and check. And like I say, on all those whips, I'll try to show you a picture of what they look like before I worked on them. Okay, let's see. I actually have a well, new starts. I'll show you my new starts. Okay. This is Jardin Privé Happy Halloween Pumpkin Party. The chart was given to me by my friend Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. And I'm working on it, and it's in this project cover, which was made for me by this is from Busy Bee Bags. Tina Haley, thank you. And this is her card. Let's see. She has an Etsy store. It's right there. I'll put this in the description box below. Busy Bee Bags. And it's working out great. Because if I'm carrying, when I was working on it, and I went to stitch night, all I have to do is tie it up. It has pockets on the inside. It has a place for you to put your needles. There's a pocket up here. There's a pocket here. Has a zipper pocket that you can put your flosses in. If you've got like the whole skein in here. Then it has the little pockets over here where you can put your bobbins at for your project. It has a pocket here. And a pocket here where you put your chart in. So, it is a complete project cover. I love it. This is great. I may have to go and order me some more of these. But it has the little ties here. And she knows me, and she knows because she knows I love Halloween. So that's why she get the Halloween. And so that's why it's my Halloween project inside. And this is where it's at. Can you see that? There we go. I love the Quaker, but I love Quaker projects. I don't know, it's just something about Quaker. I guess it's because they're, I don't know. But I love Quakers. The symmetrical. But I like Quakers. So now if if you'll notice, I do have some samplers. I know I always say I'm not a sampler person, but if it's a sampler, if it's a Quaker sampler, then you can get my attention. And I'm more apt to, stitch it if it's a Quaker. I don't go for the other ones. I'm not crazy about the reproduction samplers. If it's a modern age, some kind of sampler, because Shaded Stitchery has a couple, and I've stitched hers. Okay, so that's one of my new starts since my last video, I think. The next one is, and it's still on the Q snap because I was working on it this week too. This is Wintertide Cardinal from artfulofferings.com. I believe this came in a package of giveaway items from my friend Irene, and I love that. I like that cardinal. It's just something about it is simple. And it's not too, it's wintry, but it's not, and not necessarily just Christmas design. I don't stitch a whole lot of Christmas unless it's a black Santa. So this one's wintry. And this is where it's at. So I don't have very much to finish. Actually, the only thing I have to finish are the snowflakes. Oh, excuse me. Are the snowflakes. The snowflakes are the only thing I have left to finish on this one. and it's being stitched on, let's see, I think this is the call for a floss. I think it was the fabric and the chart was together. And I get it. So this is Weeks Dye Works linen, and it's the color Dove. Yeah, this is the call for fabric. And all I have left are the snowflakes. I started working on them, so I have a few left, and then that will be a finish. And I don't know if I'm going to frame this or make a little pillow out of it, or I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. I never do. I just like stitching. Okay. The next new start is, this one is a Maritime Quaker, and this is a mermaid from the work basket. And as far as I know, this is a out of print chart. I get this from 1884. So if you go to her channel, she has a lot of out of print older charts, and you don't know what you may find from day to day, so go check her out. 1884. That's my friend McKenna. So check her out. And she has a lot more of different samplers. Like I say, I love Quaker stuff, so this has Quaker vibes on it, to it. Now, this is being stitched on, let me get my, this is on a Wexford, it says Wexford linen, it looks like Lugano to me. 32 count fall from Silk Weaver. And I'm stitching it with Forbidden Fiber Co. Prism. And this is what it looks like. This is what she looks like. This is the Forbidden Fiber Co. This is the floss. It's one of those ones you see and you're like, oh, I love that. That's so pretty with all the different colors in it. But then you're like, what am I going to do with it? And then you find a chart that kind of like, here you go. Stitch me. You know, I don't care what it is. I blow my nose, everything. And it's, I think it's because to keep Smokey out of this room while I'm recording, I think it's because I shut the door so that, you know, air's not circulating very well. But now my ears have clogged up. Okay, let's see, what else? Okay, those are all of my whips that I worked on from since my last video. I have a finish. This is one of my very few quick samplers. And this is a new sampler. It's not a reproduction or anything. This is from Shaded Stitchery, from the color purple. This was inspired by the color purple, the movie, the original with Whoopi. And I love it. these are the, this was one of the main things that Celie, the character in The Color Purple, said, "I'm here." And if you noticed, most of the motifs are in shades of purple. And so it's for The Color Purple. And this is Celie's sampler. It's from Shaded Stitchery. This is the chart. And mine is stitched on Autumn. It's 32 count linen. Autumn from Under the Sea Fabrics. And I've stitched it with most of the copper colors. I think it's a couple of them that, well, you could either use gas or DMC. So she has a list of both. So most of them I have the General Arts. I think I used 1 or 2 of the DMC because I didn't have the other ones for the General Arts. But this is my finish. Okay, that one hopefully we'll get a frame one day. That looks terrible. Okay, let's see. Is that all of my stitching? I think that's all of my stitching. I have some stash enhancements. And speaking of Shaded Stitchery, I have 1, 2, and 3 of this collection she has. These are she saw these in a museum, I do believe. And back in the day, these are collector's items. People would take pictures, and these were the kind of little frames that they were stored in, and they had the little velvet here. They had like velvet pictures in it. And these charts were inspired by those. So I have 1, 2, and 3. This is number 1. And this was gifted to me by Nuri from Shaded Stitchery. This one is a giveaway because I already have. I had purchased this when it first came out as a PDF. So I already have this. This will be my giveaway. And then she sent me a gift of this is the last one that came out. So now I have all 4. So this will be a giveaway. And I'm going to put it as a giveaway right now. I also have some stickers from her. She sent me some stickers. I love that sticker. I stitched this. This is one of her designs also, the black butterflies. And this is from her website. So I want to keep my sticker, so I had to put it in the right bag. My husband got the phone, so I wasn't going to stop. So this is, like I said, this is a gift from me. Thank you so much, Nuri. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And if you're interested in Closely Kept number 1, I'm writing this down. Giveaway. I'll announce the winner before I'll pull a winner before my next video. So if you're interested in Closely Kept number 1, leave me a comment and include the keyword closely. Now you can just write closely kept, but you have to include the word closely to be included in the giveaway. Okay? Alright. So I got that taken care of. I've announced that. My next video probably won't be for at least a couple of weeks, so that'll give people plenty of time to watch the video and join in on the giveaway. Okay. A few weeks ago, I went to a North meets South retreat. It wasn't the retreat, it was the they had a store, and this was the shopping day. They opened the store up to the public, to people who actually hadn't attended the actual retreat. We got my local Stitcher friends here. We didn't hear about the retreat until it was too late to actually get into the whole retreat for the weekend. It was local, but we didn't hear about it until it was too late. But we were able to buy our way into the store so we could shop. And this is one chart that I had to order it because she didn't have it on site with her. And so this was the kit that I ordered. I received it minus the fabric, but I have gotten the fabric since then. It took a while, and it took a little doing to actually make contact with the the seller, Rebecca Smith. She's known as the Scissorist. So I did finally I now have my kit. It's Duke Ellington. It says a problem is a chance for you to do your best. Duke Ellington. And this is actually an embroidery kit, but I'm going to figure out how to do it in cross stitch. I don't do embroidery. Okay, so that's part of my stash enhancements. The next piece is a chart that was given to me from Lynn. Excuse me. And this is from Heart and Hand, A Honey of a Tiny Town. So I like that. And you can make it into a little tiny drum. But I have some spools, some wooden spools that I purchased, so I might just make it and put it on the spool. If it fits one of the spools, I'll maybe use the spool and try that method of finishing, or I can make it into a drum. So I've got that. I think I got the final piece of this chart, this series. It's from Stony Creek Collections. It's the pumpkin section. Yeah, it's the bottom section here. The pumpkin and the cat and the ghost. So you could do it as a bell pull like this, or you can do them individually. I got that one. I'm not sure which ones I've shown you, but these are another series from Stony Creek. This is Wolfman Wally, Frankie, Bride of Frankie, and Moongull, their cat. Okay, so I got those. Those are from Stony Creek. Let's see, what else do I have? Okay, these were from the last few trips I made to In Stitches, which is my local needlework store. This is Autumn Lane from Autumn Lane Stitchery. It's the Jolly Trio. I love those. I love that little fox. And of course the Santa. Now I've been looking for a fabric. I want a blue, but I don't want a real light blue, because all the snowflakes and the white on it, excuse me, I need them to show up. So I've got it pretty much kitted up. I just need to find my fabric, because I want to get those maybe stitched up before Christmas. Let's see. What's the next one? Autumn Swan. This is Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. You can see the swan on it this way. Well, the chart says this way, but this is the picture. Autumn Swan. I love that. I have a swan. It's a black swan from now I can't remember, but I love swans. So this is I love this, and it's not very big. It's 5.5. It says 5 1/4 by 4 5/8 inches, so it's not very big. I like that one. Then I have Peaceful Kingdom. This is Little Robin Designs. It says, when the queen is happy, there's peace in the kingdom. I'm sure my husband would agree with that, because I am the queen. Okay. The last one that I got from In Stitches was White Lion Needle Arts Design. White Lion Needle Art Designs. The name of it is With Instructions. And it says, you can't handle me even if I came with... You couldn't handle me even if I came with instructions. That is just snarky enough for me. I like that. Alright, let's see. Alright, these are... Now, this is where... I'm not sure if I showed you all this stuff before, but this was from North Meets South. This was a chart, free chart that someone made up. It was by Kylie Kite. This was made up after North Meets South, and it was just a free chart. It says, the ceiling fell but rose again. The ceiling. Okay. They had an accident in their stitching room. I think it was like in a couple of days. Well, it was the same day that we had that we went to shop. And that night they had a accident. Something went wrong in the hotel, and the ceiling fell in. And that was what this was. So I downloaded that one. It's a free chart. Now in the store I purchased a few charts. I purchased Quaker Turtle by RETM. This is large. As for what I'm understanding, this is a huge, even if you do it on high count fabric, it's going to be big. Now I picked out some flosses. I was thinking about some flosses. I could stitch this maybe in a two-tone. And it has the Quaker symmetric, symbols in it. But I like that turtle. And like I said, I was thinking about making it two different shades of green. This one is Silver Creek Samplers, Memory Error. It says, can recall most 1980s lyrics, but still can't remember the reason I came in this room. That is so true. I can remember lyrics from songs from the 60s. You know, like, oh, listen, if I start listening to oldies but goodies and one comes on from the 60s, I can remember the words and I can sing along with it. But ask me what I ate for dinner yesterday, Lord knows, I have no idea. So, here you go. This is so true. Silver Creek Samplers. And then here's another one that sounds a lot like me. See, I'm a real smart ass. I'm a real sweetheart and a smart ass. It's a package deal. Totally me. I can be a real sweetheart when I want to. Now, the fabric I bought some fabric. Yeah, this is the one shade. I think I did show you this. This is the one shade of green that I got for the turtle. This is Grasshopper. And actually I went to In Stitches the other day, Wednesday. And I got this one. This is Fields of Green from Classic Color. They're all Classic Colors, but this is Fields of Green. So I was thinking about those two maybe for the turtle. Oh, now I get itchy nose. There we go. Okay. So that's those. And I don't think I would put it on a green fabric. But I like this here. This is called Spring Mix. And now, think about when you go to the grocery store and you're picking up a bag of salad. What colors do you see in the Spring Mix? You have of course you have the green, and then you have the purple. Because it's the leaf lettuce, the red leaf lettuce. This is from Laura's Fabrics Spring Mix. I love it. I think it's perfect. It's a good Halloween stitching fabric. And so is this Pumpkin King. I think I showed you this one too, but you can look at it again. I love that modeling in there. This is a 32 count Lugana. So I got that piece. Like I said, those are Halloween colors. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them yet. This is a scissor cover that I purchased. I have a piece of fabric from, this is Grace Notes. This is the last one I've received so far. This is 32 count Lucana, and it's called Oceans Apart. It's a light blue variegated fabric. It's called Oceans Apart. And I love that. It's too light. It's lighter than I'd want for those Santas, the Santa and the Christmas decorations. But I love this. This is beautiful. I love Grace Notes fabrics. They're easy to stitch on. And they're great. I'm in the Fabric of the Month Club, so. And then I get whatever choice, whatever she sends out, which is fine with me. Okay, these are some charts that I found on Etsy. And instant gratification. This one is, I love this. It says I'm not afraid of the big bad wolf. I love that little girl, that attitude. And of course, I get this one from Rebel Stitcher. It's Rosa set, so Ruby could walk, so Kamala could run. Yes, sir. And to go along with that one, I get Chucks and Pearls. Okay. Alright. These last three are from the summer edition of the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitch magazine. I get the digital copies, so I had to print these out. This is it's a part of a sampler, summer sampler fragment from Teresa Vinette of the Shakespeare's Peddler. And because it's a small one, it's let's say 6 1/4 inches by 6 1/4 inches. So it's a very small little section of a sampler, which is about as much of a sampler that I could take. So this is perfect. I get to experience the border and part of an alphabet. So I like that one. This is It's So Nice from Rebecca Nola of Lucy Bean. I like that one. I think that's cute. And this is Siren's Serenade. This is from Dina Carter of Cherry Hill Stitchery. You know I love mermaids. That's a small one also, but I love my mermaids. This one is 6 inches by 3 inches high. Not big at all. Okay, so I do believe that is everything. I do believe that is everything. The rest of this, let's see. That is everything. I have one more thing for giveaway. All right. I made these. I'm sure you've seen them before. I think I showed them to you before. But these are the thread catchers. Your orc catchers? That's what I call them. Orc drawer, tray. And I made these. Now, this will also help my my channel. So if you want one of these, send me a comment, and let's see, what can you say? I'm going to make a lot more of these. So if you would like a thread catcher tray for your orts or any other little baubles that you would like to keep in your tray, send me a comment with the word tray. So I have two giveaways. One is closely kept or closely, and the other one is tray. That's two. Let's see, anything else? Let's see, how about a needle minder? These are my needle minders. They're on sale at P&P Making Memories. It's an Etsy store. So check out PNB. It'll be in the description box below. If you would like to purchase, if you would like to purchase the thread catcher, thread holder, or the needle gauge. I mean the fabric gauge. All right. You can purchase these at P&B, Making Memories, Etsy store. That's the fabric gauge. It goes from 3 inches to 2.5, 2 inches, 1.5 inches. This tells you where you can start on your fabric corner gauge. This is a thread holder, and this is my channel, my profile for my channel. All X's. So if you'd like to purchase these, go to B&P and pick you up one. I'm going to put this one as a giveaway. And to get the needle minder, you need to leave me a comment. Let's see. Oh, put magnet. Magnet in is the keyword in your comment to get the All X's needle minder. And there we go. How about that? Since I've bent your ear so long, I'll give you some giveaways. I don't know exactly when I'll be back. I don't know. I have to have some content. So when I get some more stitching done, and before it gets to be too much, I'll come back and we'll announce I'll announce the winners of the drawings for those 3 items. It's the chart, the needle minder, and the orc catcher. So until then, everybody, please be safe. We're getting ready to go into our fall of the year, and normally this is the time flu shots. If you haven't got a RSV shot, and I'm speaking to all of the seniors, the stitchers of a certain age who need all the protection we can get. So if you haven't had an RSV shot, get one. It does. I mean, it hurts. It's a shot. COVID shots are coming out. The new pneumonia shots, flu shots. So we need all the protection we can get. At least I do. And so I'll be getting my shot soon. So if you're a stitcher of a certain age, that might help you out. Keep you a little healthier the rest of the year and into next year. What else? So be safe. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.